So, starting off, we have a Helena note and, of course, an industrial grill. Then I decided to build a greenhouse. Took me a little while to get all the crystal and everything, but I got it built. Greenhouse is ready to go. Of course, what's a greenhouse without some sort of industrial cooker? And I placed my boxes in there. A little weird, but I made it work. Got all the ones in there I needed. Then I found this 145 Alpha T-Rex and decided to go attack it with the wolf. But the wolf almost died, so I came back with my RG and I took my revenge. Then I decided to color my hair because I have an industrial cooker. It's way easier to do that now. And, of course, my weapons. And then I colored my monkeys' hats. Went down in the ocean on day 12 and got some megalodons. Level 150, and this one was a 130. And immediately started to breed them to get a little imprinted one. Went back out on my shark and decided I needed an ichthy and a bacillo. Then on day 13, I found this Uteranus and got a baby wolf. And then I knocked out this 150 Rex. I believe it was 150. And of course I had to get an RG because it was cool colored. And day 14, I found this 140 Rex and this 130 Uteranus. Of course I had to knock that out, and while I was waiting, I knocked out this Phiomia. Tamed the Phiomia first because they're really fast, and Uteranus was not tamed because, well, not tamed with a thing because I was too far away. Got the Bronto and started hunting down Uteranus eggs. Knocked out this seagull. Got an Explorer note up by Blue Obelisk. Then on day 15, I went into the caves to tame a whole bunch of stuff. Got 2 scorpions going, I got this Arthro, and I had to tame another Aranio because the first one died almost immediately. Then I went to the ice cave on my way home because I still needed to tame a bat. I grabbed an Explorer note, killed an Alpha Carno with my Rex, and grabbed this bat in the ice cave. Of course, its friend attacked immediately, and I had to fend them off. Make sure it didn't die. And we got it taken out and saved. Then I tamed a scorpion on the way home because I didn't get credit for the ones in the cave. And it, of course, died to a Carno almost immediately. Day 16, I went out and grabbed as much metal as possible. Filled up my forges. And started breeding Megatheriums. I built a fridge and I moved all of the food over. If I get a good placement. Moved all the food over. Everything I needed, put into the fridge. Then I went to a drop and made a whole bunch of cryopods. And on my way home, I found a 150 RG, and you guys know I can't say no to a 150 RG. Had to grab this compy because I'm trying to tame everything. Then I grabbed this oviraptor, and it ate all of my eggs but one. Made some dye so I could color everything. Then on day 17, I tamed a 150 stego and this pink turtle. Had to knock this guy out because that was a perfect shot. And then I decided to tame this purple parasaur. Because why not? Killed an alpharaptor with my hands. Well, gun. Because I need the levels on my chibi. Then I knocked this diplo and this diplo out. And made a perfect trick shot in this 130 parasaur. And knocked him out because he came over to me. Got the diplo number 1. Got diplo number 2. And the parasaur. Then on the way home, I grabbed a frog and knocked him out too. He was purple, I couldn't resist. And a good level. Day 18, out on my frog, I knocked out a couple of dimetrodons. Then I found 2 more high-level frogs, and a pteranodon. That was really fun colors. And of course I need the Kintro, because easy tame, why not? Went to go kill this Carno with my shotgun, but RG killed it anyway. And then when I went to harvest this mammoth, I found a Karch. And that was not a fun experience. It did end up killing me before I could kill it, as they do. So I had to fly back because my monkey was on my shoulder. And of course, he did not live. I'm so sad. R.I.P. monkey. But we did take our revenge, and we got that Giga Heart that we need for later on. Tamed the 150 Calicatherium, because I carry beer in my inventory just for that reason. And I had to put this drums on my parasaur, because I love the war drums, and he is now War Racer. Day 19, I started out with finding an explorer note and knocking out a rhino, a mammoth, and a purple moose. He's over there. Moose tamed first, then the rhino, and then the mammoth as I was flying up to attack this RG so it wouldn't hit it. And I found a 140 Calicatherium, tamed him. And I thought these two 145s were stuck in a rock, but I was mistaken. But I did end up getting them both knocked out and tamed. On the way home, I grabbed this Gallimimus because Gallimimus, easy tame. Went to make some cryopods. Grabbed a beaver. Made some more cryopods. Then I went and exterminated a penguin population to make some more cryopods. And found an explorer node I hadn't found in the snow. Then went home and decided to work very, very hard on this breeding pen. This is sped up to 600 times, by the way. I don't know what that correlates to on everything else, but I used DaVinci, and I had to speed it to 600 to make this fast enough for you guys to at least not go crazy with just me building. Look at their little heads sticking out of the wall. They're so dumb. Got this green Megatherium mutation while I was building. Filled up the feeding trough with a bunch of berries because I was planning on getting some really good Megatheriums. Added electricity so I could put in an incubator later. Then I started breeding. I went out and leveled my new Uteranus that I just bred up. Killed a couple alpha raptors because they were right next to each other, and I found an otter in the river. So of course, you need an otter for every ARK playthrough. I had to tame it. It's only level 25, but it's an otter. I can't help it. Grabbed a terror bird and this Carno that didn't give me credit for it, even though I was right there. And then I found a 150 pink raptor, and of course, it's the wrong gender. But I got it anyway. On the way home, I found this Ovis and went back and grabbed veggie cake for it, so I could tame it. Day 20 started out with me taming this Patchy. Then I raided every beaver dam possible for the cementing paste I need to make all these Megatherium saddles. Found a 145 Baryonyx, and yes, I need to tame that. So I went and slayed some salmon for their prime meat, and it tamed up really quickly. Found this Therizino. Wasn't planning to tame a Therizino today, but hey, it worked. I had to fly home after feeding it some narcotic and fly back with the Tapejara because I was using crops and not berries. Tamed it up, brought it home, and on the way home, found this alpha raptor stuck in the rock, so I had to kill it by hand. Makes it a lot easier. Bred up my frogs for a cave later. Found this Ichthyornis on my roof. That was 150. So, why not? Tamed him. And named him Tommy. To match the other one named Timmy. Finally had enough metal smelted down to make the industrial forge. And placed it down immediately. Then I exterminated the penguin population once more, so I could get a bunch of organic polymer and make an egg incubator to put in my breeding room that I just built. And that was all the metal that I had smelted. So I have to go get more tomorrow. Or the next day. Finally got a Baryonyx that was good. And so I kept him and started breeding a bunch of Rexes so that I could get levels for my Megatheriums in order to fight the broodmother, hopefully on day 21. That was it for days 11 to 20. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.